Okay, on my last video, I said, I'm on video 8 now by the way, on video 7, I said that I wasn't going to show this battle because it's going to be fairly dull, fairly boring, whatever, but I've changed my mind. I want to fight it, so if I'm going to fight it, you might as well watch it, hadn't you? So let's go in there and see what we can do. Oh, I could have done with moving a little bit quicker than that, but hey ho. Yeah, this is the, for those who've just come in, haven't caught up, this is the Mexican, not the Mexican, well, no, they're Spanish here, but anyway, where are we? This is Guatemala, by the way, so yeah, we've got these. These are the ones who are going to move the fastest, so I've got to chase those with horse. These I can chase with bowman or whatever. It's important that I chase those with horse. So 2, 4, I've got 6 to fight, haven't I? Attack. Now, I probably told you before, I can't remember exactly what I said on the end of the last video, but I probably said that I might wait for them to come and attack me. I could do that, bearing in mind I'm not building anything, because an attack leads to a siege, and a siege means that you can't build anything at that time. So I don't want to do that anyway. I want to be a little bit more proactive, get out there, clear these guys away and get on with it really. But it would be better if they attack me, because that way I could keep them well away from any, what I would call a table edge, battlefield edge, so they can escape easily. Or rather, I'd keep them away from it so they can't escape easily. On this occasion they're going to get to choose their own ground, aren't they, really, to some extent anyway, so we'll see how we go with that. But anyway, I thought that I'd show this battle because it is unusual in some ways. We're down in Guatemala, like I said, and these are Spanish, and they're not particularly good troops, but there are some that can get away. He hasn't got any artillery that he can reach me with, he hasn't got any horse that he can harry me with, or that will get off this battlefield, so we're in a pretty good position really. Oh, actually that might work in our favour, the rain. I was thinking for a moment it might not do, but I think it will. I think there's going to be a lot of me sort of rushing into position to go and fight him. How many did he have? Something like 6, didn't he? Or something. Well, there's 2, 4. There's 5 straight away that can engage him, and a straight firefight for a start. But okay, let's get those in there. Then I want these guys here, usual formation. I should have set it up beforehand, shouldn't I? Because you've seen this lots of times before. Who are they? They're bowmen as well, aren't they? So, right, okay, so off to, say, here. Here. And these, where are they? These here. Off to, say, where are we? Say, here. The thing that disturbs me about these is musketeers do seem able to move around pretty quickly to compensate for those and get a good shot in against my best quality troops. So sometimes I think maybe I'd be better having these in there, but I don't know really. It's a tough call really. So let's get these almost directly next to these here. Where are we? Next to... Blimey. Where've they gone? Oh, they're there. Oh, it's because those horse are in the way, isn't it? So, where are they? Oh, they're over there, aren't they? Right, okay, so I want them to virtually level with the back of those there so that they can get into action pretty darn quickly. Right, okay, so these guys here, perhaps over here. Not sure it matters a great deal, that. We need to make sure that we are able to chase people off the field. That's the main thing. I have to put the officer, or the general, or whatever you want to call him, fairly central. Otherwise it causes me problems. Right, now one thing, when you're moving troops as a group, if you add the horse, which move a lot faster, then you'll find they're well ahead of where you want to go, so it can cause problems. So I'm just going to move them separately on this occasion. So, right, okay, we've got these in this position. We want to bring them, say, to... where is he? Yep, he's staying there, so let's bring them over to, say, I don't know, here, maybe? What does that look like? Well, I think that's kind of acceptable. Just. Okay, now what I need to do is bring up my chief sort of gradually as time goes by. So let's move these all just a little bit quicker. Say that kind of pace. And keep the chief and this guy, not sure actually. Yeah, the chief, straight, him, there. Oh, why hasn't Chief moved? Hey, come on Chief, move! What are you doing? Chief! Right, okay. Okay, because like I said, they'll move quicker and they will keep up. So a little bit of extra speed isn't going to do us any harm, is it? Right, okay, come on, Chief. Can you go up here? Yeah, you can. Oh, no, 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 that's the wrong one, you fool. You want him over there. No, over the... Why isn't it choosing that area? Right, okay, and then to here. Right, that's better. Things seem to be moving a little bit better now. What would happen without this? Like I say, you know, I've asked them to go here. Well, my chief would already be here now, you know, which is obviously going to cause some problems. I don't know why we've got... Oh, no, that actually does make sense. It's not so bad. Right, okay, bit of an angle here, so make it so that he's got to turn a little to meet me. That's probably the best way to do it. Be nice to get something of an overlap, but it's not that imperative. If you want to get him to come towards you, then give him an offer of your chief pretty quickly. That's the way to do that. Get your chief out front, and then move your chief back. Well, for obvious reasons. Right, okay, once you've got everything fairly close, that's when you want to start thinking about flanking actions. And that will then force him to turn, and he'll turn his flank where you can then hit him. Are we anywhere near him? We're getting fairly close now, aren't we? I think that's about as far as we've asked them to go, isn't it? So bring these just a little bit closer. Bring those perhaps just a little bit closer to there. Now, I think we can move up just a little bit more to say there. Now, you notice how he's coming towards me, so let's rush those into position, slow this down a bit. So I want to run into those positions, so we're going to get a really, really good shot just against those guys there. Now, when that happens, what I want to do is race these guys over the other side of this hill here, so he can't shoot at them. That's the general plan anyway. Yeah, I'll get these guys to follow them as well, actually. Yeah, because I want them to select that same flank, or go out over that same sort of flank there. Right, now I want these guys out here. Now we should be engaging them towards the front. I think we're engaging them just about everywhere now. Yeah? Okay, now these guys here want to be attacking fairly soon. Right, okay, and I want these guys as well attacking out. In fact, they've gone already, so we're actually going out here instead. Yeah, and not there. Right, so the other guys are over this side now, so I want those guys attacking there, just at the same time that these are attacking, come on, these are attacking here. And I want these as well attacking here, so we're going to completely screw him up all at the same time everywhere. In fact, might as well put those, no, we'll put those into there. Right, okay. Now, the horse, they're going to have to chase those for now. They're only broken, so they might come back. I don't expect that they will come back, not for one moment, but at some point we're going to have to start thinking about chasing people. So, is everybody engaged who is combat armed? Now these here need to stop firing, don't they? They need to start chasing people up. Otherwise we're going to be shooting at our own men. Don't want that to happen. So they're sort of like chasing up everybody that they can. Right, now we need to think about it. Let's put it on pause and think about what we're going to do. Right, now those guys there are being taken out by these, which is good, colonial militia. I've got to think mostly about which ones are tribesmen and make sure they're chased up. Colonial militia, colonial militia, colonial militia. Where's the tribesmen gone? Maybe we haven't even engaged those yet. Ah, now that's a bit worrying, because that means he's got more men somewhere else. That's not too good. So, are they going to be able to take those out there? I think they'll catch those, yeah. And I think these... Oh, hang on. What are these then? Right, now they are the bowmen. Right, okay. So what we want then is the warriors against the bowmen, yeah, and the tribesmen. Right, and we'll get these guys here also to go against them, and then these here against here. Right, okay, yeah, we know they're shattered. And then here, what have we got? Have we got bowmen? No, they're just militia. I think I've already engaged those against there, haven't I? So we'll put those also coming this way. They're the ones who are the most likely to escape, because they're going to move the quickest. So we don't want them to get away, do we? Okay, so we'll bring those up, and these guys here, I want these moving pretty quickly at some point. So I'm just going to grab them for now, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, now he should start to go fairly soon, because he's against superior troops. I think he's probably gone already. He's gone. Right, okay. So, right, okay. Now what I want now actually is I want my general to chase those. Yep, because they're going to be the fastest runners. Aha! Now we have a problem, because we have these guys to take care of. So what I'm going to do instead for now is I'm going to get these guys here, 5, to go on firing instead, and we're going to engage those guys there, yeah, so that we can take out some of his men as quickly as possible. Now I know that's going to allow some of his to get away if we're not careful, so I really do need to keep a very close eye on this. Watch out for where that general is going to be. Make sure he's not getting into the line of fire of anybody. That's also important. Yeah. At some point we're going to start to outflank him here, and that's when we can charge him in that flank, and that's what's going to cause him the most problems. So we charge in there just while he's taking also that bow fire. That should deal with them. What's he got left in there? He's still got 22 in there. Come on, you should have taken him now. Where are they? Where are these guys? Ah, right, okay. 13. He's still got 13. He might get off the battlefield. It's crucial that he does not get off that battlefield. Right, now the other one is it those? Bowman Auxiliary. Right, chase those, because they're the lethal ones. Now these here shouldn't be shooting anymore. They should all be close combat wise. So they should all be, say, here. Now, double check the general that he's doing what I want him to do. Yes, he is. He's chasing there. So that should be good. We should wipe him out. Where are my lights now? I think he's almost off the battlefield. He's got 12 still. Damn. So important that we don't lose him. You know, that they don't get off the battlefield. How many's he got there now? 10. I'm going to charge them again, just to make absolutely certain, because something was going wrong there. I don't know what it was, messing around or something. 11 now. Okay, they're going down, we can only hope. Now let's have a quick check on here just to make sure we've got everybody. Oh damn, did he get anybody off? No, I think we just killed his last man before he got off there, I hope. I think that's it, isn't it? There's one lot over here. What are these guys doing? Where are they? There. Damn, they're stopped. Bowman infantry against tribal infantry. Right, okay. We should easily beat them. Oh, what's going on there? I don't know. Shaken and fresh? I don't think so. How are these guys doing? Steady. 48 out of 103. We're not doing very well there. He's got 44. Right, okay. Now, all of these have got nowhere to attack. Continue. Right, okay. It's cost me a lot in casualties there, of course, in men, but if we wipe him out completely, it will bring us on to green in our town, and that really is the crucial thing. It's worth losing men to achieve. Ah, now we have more red here. Who's this? How many? One. One won't come back. One will never come back, so we're okay there. So how are we doing over here? One. Oh, that's it. We're done. Only 2 lots left. 1 in each. In fact, they're gone anyway now. So, oh, that's it. I was going to say put it on super fast speed there, but there's no need for that, is there? Right. Okay. Now it's hard to tell if I got everybody in that, and I know it was messy because he'd left one behind, but it was so important to me to chase everybody up. If I'd have held back thinking there might be another one there, then his men would have certainly got away. And it is so important when you're fighting a rebellion that nobody survives. I mean, it's a horrible, gruesome thing, isn't it? But there you go. Monmouth Rebellion. Any of the rebellions were absolutely dreadful. You know, I mean, the Monmouth Rebellion, we had Judge Jeffreys, didn't we? You know, so anybody that survived it who survived the battle, were just, oh dear, hung from trees all the way to London, I think, weren't they? You know, yeah, you see that? Go to green. You've got to, it's like, it's a bad example I suppose, but it's like wiping out a cancer, isn't it? You have to clean out the whole lot. You can't leave anything left. It's all got to go. Anyway, we're on +3 now, which is exactly what we want. I've got the ability soon, when I get the money, to build this as well, which will give me the lancers that I so desperately need in this area. Maybe I don't need them too much in this area, but it means that I'm getting troops down here instead of, well, I don't know. I can even start to reduce the number of men. I don't think I need that number of men in there anymore. 13 men, 13 units. I think I can reduce that by amalgamating troops. Need to think about that one. Maybe I should do it now, but I don't know. Do I really want to? What can I recruit in here? That's the next question. Oh, I can get bows or that. I mean, what's he going to attack me with? 5, 6 at the most of anything? So I think we need to reduce our numbers of men so that we can get, so that we can buy new things. So, right, what have we got? We've got resistance to foreign occupation is 10. Resistance is going to come down to 9. So the minuses are going to come every time. Religious unrest. This is garrison forces 13. Right, okay. Military crackdown is 6. Military crackdown is 5. So in other words, it's going to go down each time by 1. So I'm going to lose 1 plus, and I'm going to lose 1 negative each turn. So I should retain the +3 each time. So in other words, what I've got in there is actually acceptable. But a lot of these troops are good troops. I don't really want to lose very, very good troops. And when you amalgamate, you do sometimes tend to lose really good quality troops. It's tempting to put this guy into these so that I've got more full units without having to pay out to fully replenish these. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him into there, yeah, and I've still got 40 odd left, and I'm going to put them into there. So that's got rid of a unit, plus it's improved these particular units. I should still be on a +3, I think. Oh no, I'm on +2. I've lost a unit. That's interesting. I didn't know that happened. I thought it went on total numbers rather than anything else, but I think that was the most sensible way to do that. 103, 101. They're not too bad. I don't think I need to improve those, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 60. 55, 60, 55, 57. They're all pretty decent, aren't they? So I don't think... See, that one's only on 90. Yeah, it's all a case of moving the troops around so that I'm maximising their potential. But I think that's fine. I don't think I've got any small units in there now, so we're okay there. I think this place is now on green, isn't it? So I know it's yellow. I'd forgotten that one. I'm now on 760, so I could recruit there, but I don't want to recruit there. What I really want to do is have enough men in this area up here, and I'm tempted to just recruit one. I suspect he's going to attack this time, but I have a plan for dealing with that, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. These guys here, I think they should go there first actually before attacking there, but anyway, that's going to be that one. I do have another one coming along who can help somewhere. I know I discussed this on the last video and I'm doubling up on information rather stupidly here, but where's he going? Yeah, he's going that way as well, isn't he? So he can go through there first as well. On the way, I think. Now, it's whether I recruit in here, because I'm going to have, come a rebellion in here, they're going to be about 7 against us, rebelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're likely to be better than what's in there at the moment. And I've got, I'll have another one there, 7. This one might get there in time, making 8. I might just have enough to be able to fight him off, but I haven't got any horse. So the rebellion is they're going to be able to escape. That's the problem. So I really do need another unit, I think. So I'm going to buy... No, I'll buy 2. Oh no, I won't. I'll buy 1. No, I can't buy 2. Yeah, I'll do it that way. And then I've got enough to support, you know, the rebellion that's bound to occur after that. Now, if I look in here, I've got, what, 700? and 79. Everything else has been done. What am I up to now? 20 minutes. I think I've got time to do an end turn. I really do. There was a bit of a concern, if you remember, over an artillery battery that's on its way over here, this one. But I think these can easily cope with it. It's just a case of keeping a watch over him, just to make sure that he doesn't sort of try taking a place like this. Now, to be quite honest, really, provided we've got 2 units in there, I don't think we have, we should be okay. Alright, let's give it a try anyway, see what happens. Don't think there's anything else that I need to do. Certainly can't spend any more money, can I? So, right. Okay, so I've got rid of the rebels, and let's speed this up a bit, and I've stabilised Guatamala, making it my own. Ah, now then, he's come out to fight me. Right, okay, I have a plan for this. I mean, it looks like I'm going to lose there, doesn't it? It won't let me retreat by the look of it. Where are we? There, it won't let me retreat. No. Okay, so these are effectively only 1 unit. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5.5 units facing 6 units. I can beat him, but it's going to be messy. He's going to have troops hidden behind as well, so I won't be able to chase him off. I only need to break his morale and get him to go, really, to be honest. But it's going to be a firefight in order to get him to do that, because I don't want to engage closely in hand-to-hand. So what I want to do is lose this battle. So I'm going to line up right on the back of the table edge, and I'm going to wait for him to come close to me, and when he does, I'm simply going to withdraw. So I might just say beat one of his units, you know, because I've got time on my hands. What I want to do is stop him from constructing and stop him from recruiting. So as long as I'm there, the more chance I have of doing that. I want to reduce his threat in that area. What I don't want to do is take and occupy a town that's going to pay me no money whatsoever, that I'm going to tie up lots and lots of troops trying to hold. It's just no good for me at this stage. But I don't want him to grow in that area either, or become a threat, because from there he can attack any one of 3 quite significant places, and of course we don't want that to happen. Right, okay, so I'm going to line up, say, I don't know, somewhere, come right up here. I'm going to line up, what is this, here maybe? Don't know. Yeah, along there. So if I put those, say, here, say along there, yep, and I put these 1, 2, 3, got some good quality ones though, haven't I? Along, say, oh, why won't it let me do that? Say along, oh I see, it's because they're too wide. Right, okay, along there, so I get those along there, then I get my general, say along here, along there, yeah, okay. Might just step those forward just a little bit, otherwise he's going to come so close he's going to be able to shoot at my general, isn't he? Right, okay, maybe a little bit more. There. Okay, that's all I need. And then all I want to do is just scarper when he gets somewhere near. So let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, super fast speed. And here he comes. I expect. Yep, here he comes. Everything all at once. 2, 4, 6. So is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, the plan is, like I say, is get a few shots in and then just retire. Just withdraw from the field. So he'll win, and hopefully some of my shots will be against his militia rather than his are they called militia? I think so. Rather than against his armed citizenry. I don't want that. I want to hit, really, his... oh, this is a shame. There. They're the ones I really want to hit. There and there. It's those 2 right-hand ones. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's showing all of them. I'd really most like to hit those 2 on the end. The thing is, you see, if I retreat from this place, don't carry out the battle, and he gets to stay there, then he will replenish his citizenry automatically. He won't be able to do that with these, and he's unlikely to do it because it's just going to cost him money. And like I said, this place is an expensive place, you know, because it's tying up troops and he's not making any money out of it. And that's why the Spanish in this game have been sort of circumspect, let's say, with the way they deal with this. So it's looking like I'm not going to get shots in against those. I'm going to get shots in against others. But let's see what happens. I don't know. It's not really important to me. So long as we don't take too many casualties and we manage to get away with causing him some casualties. Yeah, you see he's getting away, isn't he, from there? So we're not going to cause him any problems there. Okay, so we're now down to normal speed. Here he comes. What's he doing? What on earth is he doing? Is that the militia? Oh, that's good. I think we're getting shots in against his militia. They're the exact ones we want to hit. Oh, these are firing at us. Okay, and we are... No, we haven't lost any yet. That's because they're poor quality, I suppose. What's he doing? I don't quite know what his intentions are, but I'm going to engage him in this. Because they're fairly poor quality troops that he's sending forward, so they might just break. Oh no, good! Actually, we do need to hit those if we can. Yeah? It's tempting, isn't it, to attack him, but I'm not going to fall for it. I've only lost a couple of men, you know, and he's lost quite a few more. I might just... What's this one? Yeah, armed citizenry. Armed citizenry. Okay. Tempting, isn't it, to go flying out there with some horse or whatever, or men, and attack these others. What's he doing with these? They're retreating, aren't they? Why are they retreating? They're all retreating. What's he doing? You trying to draw me out, or what? I think I might have to attack him here. I'm going to have to attack him, I'm afraid. Just to wipe him out. He's the one that we want in the main, isn't he? I don't know what they're doing up there. The other militia, aren't they? Oh, damn, they're coming on now as well, aren't they? Or are they? Are these coming forward now? No, he's standing off. Interesting, isn't it? Why would he want to do that? I don't know. It's very odd, all this. Okay, so once we get that side of him, we're going to charge in to there. We really want to wipe them out if we can. Yeah? Okay, now these guys here need to stop firing. We need to get those on here only. Perhaps... Yeah, no. We'll just stay. Not do anything there. Okay, did I commit my general? No, I didn't. Right, that's good news. Okay, right, well let's pull everybody back now. Because we've reduced him quite significantly there. That's all we wanted to do. Bring these guys, well these guys are already in position. So we'll keep those on, well we'll put those back on here. Bring everyone else back. 1, 2, 3. This is a lot longer than I thought. I thought I'd simply be withdrawing from this battlefield. He just made it so easy for me, didn't he? That's the problem. And he's there, back in position. Okay, so let's withdraw these pretty quickly, actually. Yeah? Okay, get those back pretty quickly. And see what happens. Okay, you see all those are going to reappear. That's the problem. But we'll score points. Yeah, we will. What's he got here now? 22 out of 60. It would be nice if we could take out those... What's he doing? He's withdrawing. That's crazy, isn't it? That's really weird. I don't understand it. Okay, well anyway, all I wanted to do was reduce these numbers. 22, hang on, he's got 3 on there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're showing all his men. They're his other militia. It is tempting, isn't it, to go out after those. I know what he's going to do though, he's going to go that way. It's not worth it. I was going to say I want to... Anyway, almost up to 30 minutes. I'm going to stop here. Well, I'm not. I'm going to carry on, and I'll show you the results. Hang on a second, folks. Well, slight change in plan there. It just made it far too easy for me. It was ridiculous, wasn't it? So he came on a second time in exactly the same way that he had done in the first. So I thought, well, I'm just going to have to take him, aren't I? It just became a bit of a joke, really. I'm hoping we haven't actually occupied the place. Technological advance. I didn't chase him up or anything. I just broke him and then left him and ended battle, you know, so I don't know if I've taken it or not. I certainly can't hold it. Oh, good, I haven't. That's good news. Right, so I've got, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he gets all his armed citizenry back. That's why I didn't want to lose too many. Oh no, he hasn't. He hasn't got them back. So each of these is going to have about 25 in them or something like that. So there's 75. They might have 50 or something like that. I don't know. So 125 or something like that is all they're going to have in there. And I don't know how many I lost. I lost quite a lot in this unit here. I asked him to do quite a lot of work, to be honest, or I asked him to do one of them anyway. So probably this one, isn't it? And these did a lot of firing, actually, engaging the whole of his line on 2 occasions. So I'm really surprised that they did quite so well. Anyway, point is that we've now held our own against an attack up there. We've recruited and we've established Guatemala. So, okay. Thanks for watching, folks, or rather, should I say, settled Guatemala. Be interesting to see if we can stop him from moving next turn, won't it? In fact, I might try that now because I don't want to take a risk of forgetting it next time. So, sabotage army. Oh, good. Excellent. That means he's stuck in position there, doesn't it, for next time? Let's bring him over this side just a little bit and we'll see what happens. Okay, thanks for watching, folks.